Hello, my name is Eric Grigori, and this is a demonstration of the RobotVisionToolkit. In this case, we're demonstrating the graphics language extension to RobotSee. In this example, we're going to go ahead and we're going to use robot. Let's see. Let's get a picture of him real quick. Let's minimize this. We're going to go ahead and use this robot. You don't have to have this robot to do this example, though. You can download the RobotVisionToolkit for free from www.emgrobotics.com, and when you download it and install it, you're going to see this. It's going to go into EMG Robotics RobotVisionToolkit, and in this directory there's an examples. And what I wanted to show is that you don't need the robot to do a lot of these examples. So as a matter of fact, all these examples in here in this root examples directory, including the computer vision examples, you can run all these with just a webcam. Okay, you do not need the robot at all. So you can run these demos in here with just a webcam. In the keyword examples, you can run these without any extra. You don't need a webcam or the robot. These are just examples of the RobotSee language. And then here, these examples do require the Freescale robot, which we affectionately call Kevin Jr. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and open that up. And the way I'm going to open it up, the way I'm going to open that up is I'm going to go to my bin directory, bin, and I'm going to click on the IDE, executable. Now, once on the IDE, let's minimize this so you guys can see it. I'm going to go ahead and open up. Once on the IDE, I'm going to go File, Open, and I'm in the Kevin Jr. directory already because I've already done this recording multiple times, having sound problems. And I'm going to click on 3-Axis Lab Part 4. Okay, so this is the C program, the .see program for this demo, and this is all the code required to do the graphical portion. So not sure if you can see my cursor or not, but the WinCreate is going to create a window. It's going to create a graphical window of size 320 by 240, and the title of the window is going to be RobotSee Graphics. Then the level 1 or level image 1 and bubble image 1, those are variables that are associated with those bitmap files, bubble level.bitmap and bubble.bitmap. And those are bitmap files that you can create using just normal paint. And then level 1 and bubble 1, these variables are associated with the bitmap and parameters for the bitmap. This is actually referred to as an object, but don't want to scare you with the concept of object-oriented programming. But what level 1 does is this variable, level 1, is tied together. Let's the WinIMG command or keyword is going to tie the bitmap, okay, with some parameters, okay, and now that grouping is going to be stored in the variable called level 1. So the parameters are 0 and 40 are XY coordinates, and the final 0 is the plane. So what we're going to do is, the concept of a plane is just to indicate whether you display a bitmap on top of or under an object. So the level is going to be a background, and the bubble is going to be in the foreground because the bubble plane is greater than the level plane. So then WinUpdate is going to take, as we're creating these images, as we're writing these bitmaps down, we're actually writing them to a background buffer. What WinUpdate does is it takes the background buffer and displays it. So it's a swap. So it's going to swap. So it's going to take the buffer you were just editing, and it's going to display it, and it's going to create a new buffer for you, so you can go ahead and edit again. Now, then we're going to read the accelerometer. We're going to modify it so that it's a signed value. Then we're going to just display it on the screen on the console. Then here we're going to use WinEditImage to actually edit the parameters of a bitmap. So we're going to edit the parameters of bubble 1, and we're going to edit in this case the x parameter. So we're going to change the x parameter to bubble x, which is our variable, and we're going to make it 78y, and then it's going to be on the same plane. And then when we WinUpdate, you're going to see that the bubble actually moves. So let's go ahead, and it's real easy in RobotSee to run your program. Just click Run, and it's going to go ahead and load up. And you can see in the console window there's our data scrolling on out, And then you can see here, well here, let me do this. You can see the robot here. Okay, let's do that. And then you can see the graphics screen. So you remember we called it, when we created the window, we called it RobotSee Graphics. There's our bubble, there's our background image level, and as I move the robot, you can see the bubble level moving along with it. And if you look closely on the display, on the LEDs of the face, you can see that the smiley face is actually a bubble level too. And that's how you do graphics, 2D graphics, on using RobotSee and the Robot Vision Toolkit. Please go to www.emgrobotics.com and download it and play around with it.